So we've been focusing on mobility and stretching, so things you can do at home to get more range of movement. Dave and I wanted to talk about the fact that you don't actually need to necessarily stretch a muscle or a joint to get more mobility. Sometimes by loading it up and strengthening it, particularly with eccentric loading, so that's where you're working on the negative, the down phase of a rep. Does that make sense, Soph?
Yes.
You actually will get flexibility, mobility changes. So don't just think stretch. And for this particular example, and I think a lot of people do have tight hamstrings, the automatic thing is lay on your back, Dave. So tight hammies, what do? I need to stretch them. So this sort of old school thing. Now, I'm not saying that this is useless, but so static stretches like this can have their place, but we're looking at, let's strengthen this to get more flexibility.
Well, alright, let's presume that Tom already knows how to do a deadlift and the RDL. So Tom's going to lower down like he normally, come up like he normally would off the ground, and then we're going to split the stance a little bit. So you put your left foot, let's surely go that way, right like that. And so we're going to be loading the left one here. And the same deal, so now you're working way harder on this front leg, this one at the back's just supporting. Now bring your right leg back up again to match it, and then lift from there. So the harder work was done on the down phase, and it's giving me a bit of support to come back up again.
So foot's back, we load through the front leg, then we come forward, stand up.
Yeah.
Righto? So you're working on the negative part of the rep. So you know when people do chin-ups and they'll jump up, then slowly lower down. It's the same sort of idea. So foot's back, lower, nice and slow, load up the hamstring eccentrically, which gives you flexibility changes long term if you do enough of this. We don't then want to come straight back up. We bring the other foot forward. So like this, stand up. So eccentric, deadlift, really good way to get hamstring flexibility. And I guess in general, we just wanted to highlight the fact that you don't need to stretch.
It's not just stretching to give mobility.
Yeah, it's being strong will also lead, if you do it appropriately, to mobility changes.
Beautiful.